Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kidversations. This is a place where we slow down, listen, and learn from kids who see the world in a really special way. Today, I'm excited to be joined by Wish Kid James. James is someone who has a lot to teach us about kindness, pride, and what it means to show up for other people. This is a super special conversation that will surely stick with you. So now, let's hear from my buddy, James. I'm so excited to have my good buddy, James, with me today. James, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. All right, are you ready to be here on our Kidversations podcast?
Yes.
All right, we're going to have so much fun today. How does that sound?
Super fun.
Super fun. All right, so what's new?
So, people may not know this, but I'm a heart transplant kid. But unfortunately, in a year or two, I have to get another new one. And to help me get through that, I had to do a lot of testing and stuff to get on the list. So I'm now on the list, but now I have to get another heart transplant.
What's the difference between the two?
So a heart transplant is where they take the heart out of your body and switch it. But a heart surgery is they just fix it.
Okay.
And with the heart surgery, well, it's kind of like fixing a car engine. With a heart surgery, the heart is the engine and the surgery is like taking it to a mechanic. With a heart surgery, if the engine is broken, aka my heart, like you have to keep it in one piece and you have to be super delicate. I only had a 2% chance of survival.
What?
But with a heart transplant, we can just rip it off and we don't care that it's broken because we're gonna replace it with a new one.
Okay. That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't imagine all of that.
Yeah.
And
So much more.
And so much more,
Like,
right?
if I told every single little detail, this podcast would probably be like 3 hours long.
It probably would. You know, James, when I hear you talk about your heart surgery and the heart transplant and how positive you are, you inspire me so much, buddy. Like, I look up to you so much.
Thanks.
You do that to all of us here at Make-A-Wish because I don't know how you're so strong and brave and kind and loving, and you just really care about people.
Yeah.
And I know you lead with love. Where does that come from?
I think because I have a disability and I don't want people that have disabilities to go through so much like me. So I try like support them. So I can maybe have it easier like me.
And you do such a beautiful job at that.
Thanks.
Because you make everyone feel comfortable. Because I think, tell me if I'm getting this right, but I think that you kind of have the philosophy that every person is the same.
Yeah.
Like we're all equal and everyone should be loved for and everyone should be treated with kindness. Did I summarize that right?
Yeah. A couple of days ago, I asked my mom what would you do with $1 million? And I said, what I would do is I would cut it into fourths. I would give fourth to myself, fourth to my mom, fourth to homeless. So a quarter of $1 million donated to homeless.
Wow. What made you pick homelessness?
Everybody should be treated equally.
I agree. That's just so profound. Like so profound. How old are you?
9.
And at 9 years old, you were talking about helping people that need a home. Why do you think helping someone get a home is important?
Because if you don't have a home is like, if you don't have a home, then like there's so much, like not just a home, food, a home, warm clothing, just people that don't have that stuff. But like if you don't have a home and like, but to say a storm comes, like there's nothing to protect you. So like I feel like everyone should be protected.
Wow. That's so important. I think if everyone lived a life with that same mentality that everyone should be protected, I think we'd have a better world.
Yeah. Maybe even world peace.
Yeah, world peace. What does world peace mean to you?
What do you mean by that?
Like, what do you think world peace is? Like, if we were able to actually get world peace, what would that feel like and be like?
Everybody treated the same, no more wars. No more separate states. Have you ever heard the legend of Pangaea, when the world was just one big place?
Yes,
I want that to come back again.
You want that to come back again?
Everybody, like, no separation, different countries, and like just Pangaea again, like no boundaries and like no borders and like nothing to divide states, and like just let there be peace.
Let there be peace, because everyone is equal.
Yeah.
I think that's powerful, truly, and that's. I so agree with you. I mean, that's how I like to live my life, right? Everyone is equal, and everyone has an equal voice and equal say. That's pretty amazing. Mm-hmm. So, James, you also talked a little bit about the journey that you've been on. And so I know at one point in your journey, you were introduced to Make-A-Wish. I remember the first day I met you. I was pushing around a cart of toys, and the nurses said, hey, in that next room, there's a little boy in there that loves Legos. And we walked in, and you were in your chair, and you just spent 100 days straight in the hospital at that point. And you looked at me, and you were a little suspicious. I think you were like, oh, what are you here for? Just because you've been there so long. And when we started talking, I said, what do you want more than anything? And you said the Titanic Lego set, the being a master Lego builder. And it was so powerful to get to meet you, because I saw hope in your eyes when you started talking about the things past the hospital. What does the word hope mean to you?
The word hope means to me is trying to get to the light at the end, that there's a chance that I can get to the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Does hope give you strength?
Yes.
Okay. And what gives you hope every day?
My mom.
Why? Why does your mom give you hope?
I love her so much, and like she always pushes me to keep on going, and when I'm sad, she's there for me.
Your mom's amazing.
She is.
Yeah, I totally agree. She is so kind and sweet, and she loves you so much.
Yeah.
So much. You can see it in everything she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. If when your mom's listening to this podcast, what's something you want to make sure that she knows?
That I love her so much.
I love that. So the whole concept of love, what does love mean? Like, if someone doesn't know love, how would you describe love?
If they always got your back.
That's important, right? I like to surround myself with people who always have my back, right? That's important. Okay, so you also mentioned earlier that part of your day yesterday was getting a new Lego set, and you mentioned your wish was all about Legos. Why do you love Legos so much?
I do not know why I love Lego so much, but I do know how it all started.
Oh, wow.
So I think I was 3. I was 3 years old, and my mom was pushing me around in the stroller. And I think we were at a mall, and we went to the Lego store, and my first ever Lego set was a Duplo school bus with 4 pieces. That's how it all started.
And now you're building 9,000 piece Lego sets.
Yes.
Is the 9,000 piece Titanic your largest Lego set ever?
Yes.
Okay.
I do have a 1,500 Optimus Prime.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Okay, and how long did the Titanic take you to build?
My mom thinks if I was well, it would take me a week. But I was in the hospital, so it took me and we had to transfer hospitals to CHOP and then back to Children's and stuff. So it took I think 3 months and some.
Oh my gosh.
And we built the last section at home. So some most at the hospital and the last part at home.
Yeah, during that time, I think you spent over 200 days in the hospital.
201.
201 days. So, and now you're past that, and you talked a little bit about the whole medical journey you have, but you're still smiling.
Yeah.
And you have such a good attitude. How do you stay so positive?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're strong.
Yeah.
You motivate. You motivate so many people with your strength, buddy.
Thanks.
It's pretty powerful.
Thanks. I hope that you have some question for me, like about like I've watched one of the podcast videos, and I've heard that you have some questions for me.
I do. You want the fun questions now? Let's go. Okay. Do we want to do the question that I hear first? Okay, so here's the deal. There could be a prize in there. There could also be questions. I have no idea what it is. Are you ready to try? Do you know how to operate one of these things? Perfect. Boom, there you go. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Those are so hard to open. We've been struggling with them. Oh, sit on it. Yes, did it work? You can stomp on it too. That might do it. Oh, there we go. I love it. Good job. All right, what does that question say? Or is it a prize?
Would you have a pet owl or a giraffe?
Which one?
I like Harry Potter, and if you've ever seen Harry Potter, they get to pick out a pet, and Harry Potter picks out an owl, and I love Harry Potter, so I'm gonna go with an owl.
All right, an owl. I love it. I think I would go with an owl too.
Yeah.
Because I think they're fun. Do you still love Little Caesars pizza?
Yes.
Okay, so the first time I met you, well, no, not first time. Early on when I met you,
Yeah.
You stopped our meeting and you said, raise your hand if you love Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah.
And then when we were on stage together at Wishball, you asked the crowd, who loves Little Caesars pizza? So what is up with Little Caesars pizza and why do you love it so much?
Well, I don't know why I love it so much. I think because they make some good pizza, like that Italian cheese bread. It's so good.
So good.
It's so good.
You got to meet the CEO of Little Caesars, right?
And I got to make my own pizza.
So cool. So cool.
Okay, on the topic of pizza,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things you can put on pizza and that'll be fine. But one thing that determines everything: pineapple. The age-long debate if pineapple should be on pizza or not. I personally don't think so. My mom loves it.
Okay.
So I was like, fine, you can put pineapple on your pizza when I make it for you. Like, when I put pineapple on her pizza, I cringed.
You cringed when you put pineapple on. Okay, so here's what I think we should do. Let's ask our listeners to comment on the post they saw this podcast and let us know. Yes, pineapple or no pineapple, and let's see who wins.
Yeah, comment if you say yes if you like pineapple and say no if you don't like pineapple.
I totally
and maybe
agree.
tell us some other toppings that you like that not many people know about.
Okay, can I be honest and tell you my favorite pizza topping? You might think this is strange, but I love it so much.
What?
I love green olives.
Okay. People like to put lettuce.
What? Lettuce on pizza? No.
People like to put chicken, beef, pork, meat lovers. I understand meat lovers, but
I do.
But lettuce?
Well, maybe it's a BLT pizza.
Yeah.
I have had that before, but I'm with you, James. My favorite of all the pizzas
Let's see
is.
if we can say the same favorite topping.
Okay.
Bacon.
Pepperoni. Oh, we're close.
Yeah.
We're both in meat. You like bacon?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you get bacon on your Little Caesars pizza?
No.
No.
So on my Little Caesars, it's just the regular pepperoni pizza, but when I have Jets, I like bacon.
Got it. Same, but I love Little Caesars just pepperoni pizza. It's just so good.
So good.
I'm going to have that for dinner tonight,
Yeah.
I think. If the CEO of Little Caesars is listening to this podcast right now, what do you need him to know about Little Caesars and your love for it?
I want to work there.
You want to work there? Okay. What do you want to do at Little Caesars?
I want to make some pizza.
Make some pizza?
I want to be the delivery driver. No, I want to work at the Love Kitchen.
The Love Kitchen. Okay.
That is basically a semi-truck. That thing is basically a Little Caesars on a semi-truck.
It is. And so the Love Kitchen, what's the concept behind it? Because it does some pretty cool work, doesn't it? Do you know the concept? No. Okay, so the Love Kitchen goes around and it helps people. It provides joy. It helps us have events so we can bring pizza to the kids in the hospital and amazing hospital staff. So Little Caesars went out of their way to create this Love Kitchen that can go anywhere to help people. I think it's so cool.
So cool.
Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a star, buddy, and I appreciate you. Thank you for inspiring us. You do it all the time. Wow. Thank you, James. James is truly a one-of-a-kind individual, and I'm so thankful he sat down with us today. One of the special moments from the conversation with James was all around his mom and how special she is. He brings her comfort, hope, and she does the same for him. It's a powerful bond between a mother and a child anyway, but when you add in a critical illness and a lot of lived life experience, it really does change that bond. And you can see and feel just how close the two of them are. I know there's a lot of learnings I'm going to take to heart from my conversation with James and apply it to how I build relationships with people and love on my own family. James, thank you for teaching us something so special today.